Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing FlashPoint, Issue 2. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, FlashPoint Issue 2 focuses mainly on Barry Allen and the Batman, working together, talking with each other, and trying to figure out exactly how this universe is so screwed up. Which is a little disappointing, to be honest, because although I do like Barry Allen and Batman kind of conversing with each other, it would have been nice to see a little bit more of the Flashpoint universe used here. See, in issue number 1, we get a brief but good glimpse on how the universe could change. Wonder Woman and Aquaman fighting each other, Batman being a gritty, dark Avenger, more so than usual, and Cyborg being the only superhero that really has his head on straight. But we really don't see much of that in here. I mean, we see Aquaman and Wonder Woman show up for maybe one or two panels, but really that's about it. Not enough to really spur my interest or get me excited. I might actually have to go out and pick up the satellite/spin-off comics such as Emperor Aquaman, Wonder Woman and the Furies, and Batman Dark Knight of Vengeance. Maybe not so much Batman, but I'm still probably going to pick it up. But see, here's the thing. It would have been nice if they actually threw in a little bit of the Flashpoint universe into this issue, more than just Barry talking to Batman. Because, well, it's an interesting universe. It's fun. It's enjoyable. For example, throughout most of the issue, Barry Allen is talking to Batman, telling him about how the world has changed and how things are not the way they should be, and Batman agrees to help him. However, during this whole entire time, they're just standing there and they're talking. They're not doing anything, they're just talking. Okay, so Batman pushes them around a little, but that's about it. What would have really made this interesting is if Batman was being hunted down by, say, Wonder Woman, or Aquaman, or hell, maybe even both. And while they're being hunted down by said characters, they need to converse with each other on exactly how the universe is chased. So you get this suspenseful chase scene, which has probably a little bit of action in it, and you get that dialogue that tells you exactly what has happened to the universe and how Barry is coming to these conclusions. But like I said, the basic continuation of this Flashpoint story is that Barry concludes that it is Professor Zoom, the Reverse Flash, that has altered the reality, or at least that's who he thinks it is. Really comes down to two things. One, because Reverse Flash hates regular Flash. Two is because when he popped his ring out, the Reverse Flash costume came out and not his regular Flash costume. I always found it quite perplexing how Reverse Flash wants to destroy the past just to screw with Flash. But if anyone knows anything about time travel, even the slightest sneeze on someone could alter the future completely. And why would Reverse Flash want to torment the regular Flash in such a way where he could erase himself from existence? I don't think it's going to be Reverse Flash who's the villain in this, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was. It might be someone that we don't see coming. Maybe it might be this world's Wally West, or maybe Bart Allen, although that wouldn't make sense either because they would have to be bad guys in order to change the past. Maybe it was just some kind of big mess up. Maybe Joe Quesada went in there and he changed the whole backstory. I don't know. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to be Reverse Flash. But you never know. I could be wrong. So like I said, Barry Allen and Batman conclude that they need to stop this and they need to return reality to the way it should have been. And to do that, Barry needs to be the Flash again. And I'm going to leave it there because it is, again, kind of a continuation, a cliffhanger on exactly what happens. Let's go into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Well, I have to say I do like the interactions between Batman and Barry Allen. I like how Barry Allen is treating Batman, especially seeing that there's a little twist to exactly this Batman character. It's not exactly just an alternate universe Batman, it's a different Batman, to say the least. So I like the interaction between these two characters. But really, that's about all I liked about this issue. I'm going to be blunt and honest. The bads definitely outweigh the good. For example, Barry Allen is constantly being portrayed as an idiot. And this is surprising because Jeff Johns has actually a very good voice for Barry Allen, but Barry Allen is doing stupid stuff. I'm going to throw a small spoiler in there in a second, but for example, in issue 1, he sees his dead mother, and he outright tells her he's the Flash. Okay, so let's just say you're the Flash, and your mother died, X amount of years ago. Okay, she suddenly comes back to life with no explanation at all. You don't even know if it's really her, and you tell her that you're the Flash. What if it was one of your enemies who used some kind of holographic device or something like that? I mean, how do you really know this is your mother? In addition to that, you're doing it out in the open! Barry's not really that smart here. In addition to that, what he does at the end of this issue, and here's a spoiler, which basically screws himself over, he tries to become the Flash again. But instead, he completely burns himself from a lightning bolt. Sorry for the spoiler, but really, it just seems stupid. What is with Barry? And it's sad because Barry is my favorite Flash, and Jeff, you're not doing good with him. Usually I'm on Jeff's team. I'm usually on his side. Yes, Jeff has his problems here and there, but I'm actually quite surprised on how much of an idiot he's portraying Barry as. Especially Barry jumping to conclusions thinking that it's Reverse Flash. I don't think Barry would jump to that conclusion. He would say, well, a possibility is Reverse Flash, but maybe we should go into this and think about it more. Although I do find it comedic that Batman, watching Flash do all these stupid stuff, just stands there going, uh-huh, so you want me to do this to you? Okay, no problem. What an idiot. I did find that comedic. Although we really didn't go to that extreme, but you get the point. Another bad to this is, like I said beforehand, it's just talking and standing. You could have added something more to it to really make things go faster paced, a little bit better, a little bit more entertaining. It's just them talking. I can understand, though, that the first two issues are more or less exhibition. It's laying the groundwork out for the rest of the series, but this is a 5-issue series. We're almost more than halfway through, and we're still not getting anywhere more than, just laying down the plot, laying down the little bit of foundation. On a whole, whether or not you should get it. Well, the one thing I can say is you can never judge an actual series based off one issue. And although issue number 2, I have to say, was quite disappointing, I'm not going to say not to pick it up and not to continue the series because of it. It is, again, still laying down the foundation, and it is something that you're going to need to read if you're going to even bother with the rest of the series. Which I do recommend, because I do think FlashPoint, in the end, will still be a good comic book series. So, although it's not incredibly good, Flashpoint number 2, yes, pick it up to continue the Flashpoint series. Hopefully Flashpoint number 3 does better. That said, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.